was like in the a rough beat. So
Where is this?
um, on chord, like
Four.
yeah, B4. I'm gonna be doing that
Eight.
like after every cadence.
12. Okay, here's what I want you to do, Jim. I need you to kind of sing for us how that's gonna go, and with no conducting. So kind of start maybe just in the bar before. However you want it to be.
Da, 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 da,
Okay?
da.
Don't conduct. Don't move your body at all. Just give us your musical interpretation of that. And I just don't worry about the notes. Just do your best. Everybody get that pitch in their head. Oh, oh. Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Okay. Can you do it again? Do it again. Sing it.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Okay. All right. So if you're gonna sing it back, can you think of another way to conduct it? I don't think you're. Here's the problem with conducting, and this happens to me all the time when I'm getting ready for rehearsal or before getting ready to set read a piece. I think of how something's gonna go in my head, and I think, oh, I'll conduct it this way, which is fine because I can read my own mind, and it all works because I'm the only person who has to perform it in my office. But when I get in front of a room full of students, it becomes really obvious really fast that the plan that worked good for me and myself is not going to work when there's other people. I don't think your plan is a good one. So I think of another way that you can conduct that musical idea that you just had, but in a different way than doing a release and all sorts of things.
Just be just more expressive and too power. A little bit slower.
Well, what's a technical device that we know how to do that you could do on that quarter note?
Probably roughly or like an extension with the release.
Yeah, exactly. Fermata without release, I think, combined with a little bit of retard, is how you can achieve that. Instead of I think you're just trying to accomplish too much in your conducting for the musical idea that you have, which is not that complex. It's a good idea, and it's simple. You just need to stretch time on beat one. Okay. Try that. Just start on beat or measure 3. Okay. Did that sound the way you imagined it?
Sort of.
Okay. So how do you want it to sound compared to what you just heard?
I guess probably a little bit longer.
Okay. Try that. Okay. Getting closer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no one else is responsible for how it's going to sound. You are. So if you have an image in your head of how you want things to go, it's your job to get that sound, and possibly maybe the way that you thought you were going to conduct it isn't such a good way. But the only thing that matters is that the sound the ensemble makes matches the sound in your head. And then it's up to you and your technique as a conductor to give them the information they need to create that sound that you want. And then you have to hold the ensemble to the sound that's in your head. If it doesn't match up with what you want, then you're lowering your standards. Right?
Yeah.
It has to match your aural image of the piece. And your technique facilitates that. Okay? Alright, let's go on to the next one.
Didn't love the release right at the end. What did you do at the end? Like the
Well,
release?
I don't know, I was actually like, just thinking in my head, just like, kinda tried to bring up like the crescendo, and then,
Yeah, no, I mean, all this is okay. I'm talking about just the way you ended. The way you ended, you just kind of went,
I am just screwed up.
okay.
This is just gonna do like a little retard.
Be artistic in everything you do,
Yeah.
including, coming out of a release. Oh. You can be, work about it. But, you can't bag out on the ends of notes, or the players will do that to you, and it just won't sound very good. Do the, I don't know. Oh, yes, Toby?
Like when I see a fast release, I think I need to stop the note right now.
Yeah.
And so, like when it's a diminuendo, it's like you're saying, be more artistic with it.
I've been having that problem. I've been trying to work on like fast release.
Well, okay, yeah. I think the issue is we think we have to micromanage the end of the sound. We think that we have to give the ensemble the exact moment when the sound ends. And we don't. Play the last note. Right? So there was no ictus. So here's the micromanaged way that we think we have to do. And in reality, and this is a lesson, and we've talked about this before, when you try to micromanage releases, they end up being more ragged than if you let the intuition and the ears of the musicians work together to stop that sound at the right time. So we'll do it the other way again. And just be uber sensitive to just the vibrations in the air and the sounds around you as you make this release. Yeah, pretty good, except piano, that's one of the harder instruments to get. It's essentially a strange percussion instrument that he does have to kind of stop the sound. Where you guys, the air and the vibrations can kind of last a little bit longer. Okay, all right, let's go on to the next.